You're beautiful indeed. In our series, A More Perfect Union, we aim to show that what unites us as Americans is really far greater than what divides us. An estimated 20% of children and teenagers in this country live with a skin disease. A Children's House for the Soul is an organization that helps kids embrace these conditions. National correspondent Jericka Duncan shows us how the nonprofit teamed up with a fashion designer to help 3 Texas teenagers feel confident, well, in their own skin. Jericka, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Gayle. Literally, that is what happened. The 3 girls we spoke to each have a rare skin condition that has affected their appearance. Well, through the nonprofit that seeks to help people embrace their differences, the girls now say they are able to look in the mirror and say, I'm beautiful, no matter what.
It's beautiful. I love the back.
14-year-old Alex Shaner, 13-year-old Emily Haygood,
I love this.
and 16-year-old Mia Johnson
Here we go. Perfect.
are at their final fitting in Houston, preparing for a fashion show in New York City.
I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
The dresses they'll be modeling in represent something more than what meets the eye.
It's just so special. It's really something that you never think would happen to you.
Each of these girls has a serious skin condition, and each one of their dress patterns mirrors the image of what that girl's condition looks like under a microscope.
I have alopecia areata, which is an autoimmune disease that causes my hair to fall out. In 2nd grade, I lost all my hair, but it all grew back. And then in around 7th and 8th grade, I started losing even more hair. And that's when I think I got really scared. I was like, what if I go into high school bald with no hair? Like, what will people think of me?
I have severe atopic dermatitis, like another word for eczema. People would ask me, is it contagious? Is it poison ivy? And that just really lowered my self-confidence.
I have scleroderma on my face, and it's basically where I lose tissue, and it made me like insecure going into middle school when people are trying to find themselves, you know, like find who you are.
Mia, Alex, and Emily found each other through Dr. Alana Bree's A Children's House for the Soul in Houston.
Look at you.
Dr. Bree, a dermatologist by trade, left her high-paying job at a hospital and later opened the nonprofit 4 years ago.
I hope that what we do brings a light to the world for the darkness of these kids. They suffer so much, and if we can just be a little small light, I think that's awesome.
Dr. Bree says her goal wasn't just to treat what you can see, but to treat the emotional wounds that are not visible.
Is there a cure for any of your skin conditions?
There's not a cure, but mine, there's a possibility
There's
that it'll go away when I'm older. But I'm 13, I still have a lot of time to get older, so.
And mine is inactive right now, so doctors recommend surgery and stuff, but, you know, because they want to fix you. But I've always denied it because it's a part of who I am.
Most people, I think when they are diagnosed with a skin condition, they think that it's like probably the worst thing that could ever happen to them.
Is that what you thought originally?
Originally, I will be honest, I was not very happy with it. I was like, why did this happen to me? But now my perspective has definitely changed.
What changed your perspective?
I think it was the people around me, and especially Dr. Bree and her team. They really helped me to view myself as a beautiful young woman that I am today.
The moral to this story?
Love your skin.
It's that attitude that brought these girls to this moment, where all eyes were on them for all the right reasons.
This was a Children's House first time that they did a fashion show, but it probably won't be their last.
They look fabulous. Better than putting on a dress and feeling really pretty in it, and they get to do that.
Absolutely.
Nicely done, Jericka.